Campaign Management Session 9 Behavioral Targeting Work from Group B. Behavioral targeting is a technique used by online publishers and advertisers to increase the effectiveness of their campaigns. The network or publisher creates behavioral segments based on where the user has gone and/or what they have done on various web pages. These are typically broad-based descriptions like travel shoppers or auto enthusiasts, but they can also be very specific to an advertiser, like users who put items in their shopping cart but did not check out. Then behavioral targeting uses the information collected on an individual's web browsing behavior to select which advertisement to display to an individual. How does it work? Using anonymous cookies, users who visit particular sites are tagged. Based on consumers' behaviors, specific behavioral segments are identified. Once the user returns to one of the sites registered on the network, the number of sites depends on the behavioral targeting company. They will be shown an ad based on their past behavior. The maximum benefit of behavioral targeting is the optimization of campaigns. Right people at the right place, at the right time, with right message. Right people. Going beyond demographics, historical details such as the frequency and monetary value of previous purchases and transactions are taken into account to establish patterns. Right place. You can target your audience by the browsing device, including web or mobile devices. Right time. Not only referring to the time of the day or the day of the week of the visit, but also referring to the navigation moment, such as specific action taken during a visit, such as viewing an article, completing a purchase, or abandoning a shopping cart. Right message. Knowing the profile and the moment in time, you can customize the message, that is, retargeting.
It is worth mentioning the differences between contextual advertising and behavioral targeting when delivering the right message. While contextual advertising depends on the subject of interest of the user, behavioral targeting depends on the past behavior that the user has done when navigating on the net.
Many online users and advocacy groups are concerned with the privacy issues surrounding this type of targeting. Tracking cookies is illegal. Since this kind of technology is beyond simply using anonymous tracking, internet service providers store a lot more information than just a user's browsing behavior. They also store names, locations, ages. Internet service providers know what times you log into your computer at, what times throughout the day you are on the internet, and what kind of sites you are visiting. Also, they know what kind of sites you use for information before. The process to opt in for all of these community websites must be very clear and visible. Yahoo and Google DoubleClick are now both providing an easy way for users to opt out of ad targeting on their networks. The privacy policies of these companies must also be clearly stated and accessible. Finally, it is worth mentioning that there are other barriers to behavioral targeting other than cookies. Still, some companies are trying to educate their consumers on behavioral targeting. AOL recently created animated cartoons in 2008 to explain to its users that their past actions online.
Synergies among the properties Yahoo has acquired. Yahoo has invested in some companies which provide ad serving technology and analytics tools, like for example Takoda and Blue Lithium. At the same time, Yahoo owns companies which provide very relevant users' data, like for example Delicious or Flickr. All this is complemented by their content networks, like for example the company Blogs or Kelku or even Yahoo Answers. All that makes that Yahoo has an integral advertising system which covers the whole process. That is the only way to compete against Google, the company with the biggest behavioral targeting capabilities and probably the rival to beat.